What's up, everybody? My name is Alan Ward, and this is my Behind the Lyrics for Time of the Entertainment for my single, My Bad. What inspired me to write My Bad? I heard the beat. I wanted to get some shit off my chest, for real, and yeah, that's about it. It's a couple lines of verses in the song that I like, that I kind of chuckle at when I rehear them, but nothing too crazy, nothing out of left field. If
You can't get past that.
Honestly, I'm more hoping they like the beat more than the lyrics. Of course, I want them to like the lyrics too, but I just want them to be able to play the beat, nod their head, bob, ride, smoke to it, whatever. So. Usually, like most of my songs, I hit a beat and I'll either have something pre-written that I fuck with that I kind of use as like a starter and keep going. For this one in particular, I think I had like the first 4 to 8 bars written already, and then kind of after either like a whole day or like a couple days of constantly listening to the beat and writing the lyrics, I kind of came out with it. So probably like a 3-4 day process, really, like as far as like from hearing the beat to like getting like the final draft and putting it out there probably took like 3-4 days. So I'm sure there's probably some lyrics I said that I was like, let me chill, but for the most part, no, it wasn't nothing too bad. To be frank, I'll be like, don't enough people listen to me, so I don't think anybody gonna hear it that I know that's gonna be like, oh my god, I can't believe he said this. So until that day comes and people reach out and be like, I don't like you said this, I'm gonna just put out whatever. Specifically with My Bad, the vibe I had at the time compared to the song, just kind of in a part of life where I was doing good shit, but it felt like the good shit I was doing wasn't really equating to anything, and so, kind of telling certain people about good things or bad things, but mostly the good things in my life, and people really just not caring or having too much of an opinion on it. So that's kind of where the My Bad came from, where it's like, life's been pretty good, life's been chill, life's been fine. My bad if that's not enough of an explanation or, in depth, but, life's good, my bad. Nah, not yet. It's definitely one of the songs I probably like wrote lyrics to later than most. A lot of the songs I'll take old lyrics and come back, but this one the lyrics I had were still pretty new, so no, nothing I said at the time that I listen to now that I'm like, yeah, it's a little bit different. For the most part, everything is pretty accurate in that song up to now. So nah, nothing new. Just like I said, just heard the beat, liked it, caught a vibe, and that was about it. No, not really. I definitely thought of more like kind of cloud hop when I made it, but no, nobody in particular, I would say, inspired this song. The lo-fi sound is just kind of like my bread and butter, kind of my comfort zone, if you will, for making music. So that's more so what it came from. I know a lot of people, when I've sent it around, have been like, I wish there was more to it, or there should have been more. It's like, that's just kind of how I wanted to sound. I don't want it to sound like it's supposed to be a whole lot to it. So I just kind of wanted to sound like it's a cool, simple beat with, 4 to 6, 8 bar loop, and I'm just kind of getting some shit off my chest. That's about it. So I say it fits with the discography because of kind of what I said before, as far as it just kind of being a basic boom bap lo-fi kind of song where it's like, all right, you got one bar or one verse, maybe you might have one hook or a hook on the front and the back end, but for the most part, this is just one verse, me kind of get some stuff off my chest and seeing if people like it. So nope. Honestly, this beat I got probably like 2019, 2020, maybe even 2021 from somebody that I cannot find. So if anybody ever finds this dude, please tell me so I can give him the proper credits and stuff like that. I've been reaching out to random people asking if they sent this beat and stuff, but I truly remember when I got it, but I can't tell you the name of the producer that gave it to me. So if y'all find out who that is, please let me know.
Yeah.
Chilling at the crib, man. There's nothing like 80% of my music is all just kind of chilling at the crib, so nothing too special. Nah, not really. Like I said, not too many people have probably heard it enough where they're like, yo, this lyric was crazy or anything like that. But no, nothing that like sticks out super wild. I just like kind of my beginning because it was really describing kind of how I was going through as far as like, just with life and stuff like that. Like I said, the first probably like 4-8 bars are probably from like 2022, maybe 2021. And then the rest is kind of just like whatever I wrote that day. So for the most part, nah. Way too many. We don't got enough time to explain all the metaphors and lyrics for real, but you know, I try to get a lot of my stuff on Genius and things like that, or have my lyrics in Apple and Spotify. So if y'all see anything and want to know what I'm talking about or who I'm talking about, just reach out, DM, email, whatever, and I'll let you know. So I'm gonna take away that I'm pretty solid at rapping, and then you know that they enjoy listening to it. That's about it. Same as before, just hope they can vibe to it, throw it on in the car, throw it on while they having a little session or whatever. That's it, nothing too spectacular. Not too much. I mean, this is pretty, like I've been saying, pretty basic. So I wouldn't say it's necessarily growth. For me, it's showing how fast I can make songs like this when it's just like a quick, you know, one verse and that's it. So I'd say it's a growth for me as in kind of my mix and mastering and just being able to make the song. But as far as my evolution in my discography, no, this is just something I'm always be doing, hopefully, and just felt like putting it out. So this song and like 2 other songs that I haven't dropped were gonna be part of like a small little EP. I have one of the other songs recorded. I think another one I have like a little like rough draft too. I might have like a verse or a hook to it. So it might be part of something. If not, I might just keep it as a loosey and then throw it on something. But for the most part, no, it's not. It's not necessarily teasing anything. Like I said, it might be part of a little like 3-pack at some point in life. But no, nothing coming out soon. So. What excites me the most is that I hope people hear it, that I know who I'm talking about, and reach out and be like, yo, are you talking about me? That's really one of my, not necessarily motivations for dropping music, but why I kind of like dropping music, be like, let's see, like, if any of these people I'm talking about listen to me and see if they, like, realize I'm talking about them or not. So that's always kind of fun. My name is Alan Ward. This has been my behind the lyrics for Timothy Entertainment for my song called My Bad. Yeah, like I said, it's just a simple 1-verse, minute-and-a-half song. You know, if you got some time, you know, while you're brushing your teeth or something like that, throw it on, see if you like it. If not, you know, no harm, no foul. But hope you check it out. My name is Alan Ward. You know, follow me on all platforms at It's Just Dez, and check out my website, itsjustdez.com, and hopefully new music and new whatever on the way soon. So appreciate y'all.